Hey guys, this is Dinosaur Drawer, and I believe this is part 4 of how to draw the stegosaurus from Jurassic Park The Lost World. Okay, so now we still need to do the other remaining legs, and with these legs we're not going to put in that much effort. Just put in those random scribbly lines that we did with the rest of the drawing. Alright, and then just make it darker at some places, just a little bit darker than the foreground. Alright, and then put in wrinkles. Yeah, just put in a lot of wrinkles over here. This will create a very cool look eventually. And do the exact same thing with the other leg. This one will be a little bit more detailed because his knee will be slightly visible over here. Just put in the lines over it. And then you can see the muscle over here. And just do the same thing again. Yeah, and you can see that my ball-pointed pen is doing it again. Not sure why it keeps doing it, but yeah, it's really annoying, because it didn't do that in my other drawing actually, but it keeps doing it right now, so that's really a shame, because it did it over here and then I did it again over here. So you will be able to see that until the end of the video, and it might annoy you. It will annoy me really much, but I can't really help it right now. So let's just first do the spikes. So the spikes go like this. There's a lot of shadow on the right side. And then a bit of shadow on the left side, and then just create some lines like that, and do that with every single one of them. Same on this side. but a little bit less shadow. I might have done them a little bit too dark, but that's okay, I guess. So, alright, let's go onto the plates. What you want to do is just get some lines like this in every single one of them. And the small ones are going to be the hardest to do this. Later on you can go back and make them a little bit darker if you want. If you want them to be a little darker. And do this with every single one of them. Do connect them to the sides. Alright, and then put in some darker lines. Just a few. Again, like I say in a lot of videos, don't go overboard with this, because we want it to be compatible with the rest of the drawing. And we don't want it to be too dark, because otherwise it will stand out too much and the rest of the drawing is going to look a little bit worse than what it would look. Well, it's not. I mean, it would look a little bit bad. Alright, and now do the same thing, but start on the top and leave a little bit of white between it. That top is going to be a little bit darker. And a little bit, the lines are going to be a little bit closer to each other. And later on you can always make it darker. So I can see that it's a little bit too light, so I'll make it a little bit darker, just a tiny bit, so it's compatible with the rest of the drawing. And then also the top. And then when you're done doing this, put in some lines in the white area. Some places it already is alright, but other places you still need to put in a few lines to get the tone right, because we don't want it to be completely white, because then it will catch the eye too much and the drawing won't look as good anymore. So now the only thing we have to do is do the same thing as what we just did with these plates on the other plates, but a little bit lighter, because the sun will be shining down in between those plates. That means that there's going to be more shadow on the outside than on the inside, and we're looking at the inside row of his other plates. So these should be clearly visible that they don't belong at the same row. And they don't need to be very precise either, because we want people to look at the front row the most. So we're almost finished actually, and this turned out to be a very good drawing with also a lot of detail in it. I didn't expect it to be this good actually. So yeah, the drawing is about done, I guess. It looks really good. What you could do is pick up your HB pencil again and just go over those plates at the parts that you darkened it in. Don't go over the white stuff, but just the darkened places. It will give it like a little bit of a polished look. Yeah, you see? It really gives it kind of a polished look. So, alright, I could just cut this part out and go straight to the end until I finished all of this, but I might think that people want to see me drawing all this in. If you don't want to see me drawing all of this in, just skip to where I'm done, but I'll not cut it out for the people to see. how I'm doing this last part. So yeah, we're almost about done right now. We're really almost about done. Now we still need those lines. Wait a second. Don't want the ink to drop on the drawing again. A few of those lines that I forgot to put in. Alright, and now let's take this and put it down for a nice and straight shadow. So I want to put shadow along that line. Well, actually I want to put shadow above that line also. So yeah, I believe it turned out to be quite a good drawing. The only things I need right now is my autograph and the name of the dinosaur. And let's try and get this line straight as well. Right, that's straight enough. So alright, I believe this might be one of my best drawings I ever did on this channel. But yeah, I hope you actually enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something from the video, and if you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, and comment below what you think about the video. So yeah, this was Dinosaur Drawer, and goodbye.